In 1969, I gave up women and alcohol. Those were the worst 20 minutes of my life. This is the story of George Best, the man who died drunk with success. Boss, I think I've found a genius. That was the telegram one of the scouts sent to United when a young man from Belfast was found playing football at his school. George Best headed to Manchester at the age of 17, and in his first season he already managed to take ownership. He shared the lead with Dennis Lowe and Bobby Charlton, a trident that was baptized as the Holy Trinity. In 1968, he managed to win the first European Cup with United, also becoming the first English team in history to do so. That same year, Best won the Ballon d'Or at just 22 years old. But after that season, the decline of United began, and with it, that of George Best. Although he never dropped below 15 goals per season, the team's poor results led him to take refuge in women and alcohol. He began to become a star off the pitch. He was the first great European footballer to fully exploit his image rights, and that earned him the nickname of El Quinto Beatel. His acts of indiscipline were increasing, absences in training, lack of respect for the referees. He was such a talented dribbler that he had inadvertently started dribbling himself. Best eventually announced his retirement at 26, though his career spanned another 12 years, playing in South Africa, Scotland, Australia, and the United States. If he'd been born ugly, he'd be the best ever, and you'd never have heard of Pelé, said good old Best. And it is that his problems with women, and especially with alcohol, continued until after football, when he ended up dying of a kidney infection at the age of 59, leaving with him a memorable phrase, perhaps the only useful one for young people. "Don't die like me," he said on his deathbed, because George Best decided to renounce being a god to become, without a doubt, the best of mortals.